Hey, my friend, what day is it? What day is it? You say it this time. It's hump day. Yes, we are halfway through the week. And if you recall, on Monday, we were talking about the fear of failure. And the fear of failure can be very paralyzing. When we are afraid to take action, what we do is we fail to take action. And the results of that is often worse than if we had made a mistake in taking action. Kind of an interesting dynamic, isn't it? What we need to do is be able to stop our thinking, because oftentimes that fear is that little voice in our head saying, oh, you don't want to do that, right? Because it's trying to preserve us, trying to keep us safe. But safe is not about growth. And so we need to take a look at the situations. Some are more dire than others, right? If you have an extreme situation that is causing you fear, I always seek out trusted people that are close to me and ask them, hey, this is the scenario. What do you think I could do that would have a positive impact on this situation? We have to be able to manage our fear. And that means sometimes we have to stop ourselves, that little voice again in our head. We have to pause, right? Because there's a stimulus up here and then the response out here. And they don't always work well together because they're based on assumptions, right? How many things were we worried about or feared actually came to, fruition, actually happened the way we created it in our head? Probably we could take the 80-20 rule on that, right? So what I'm asking you is that challenge your fears. We don't grow, again, like I said on Monday, we don't grow by staying in the comfort zone. We stay safe, but safe can be also very dangerous, right? It's a very interesting dichotomy there. We think safe, but how can safe be dangerous? Not growing is dangerous because we never challenge the barriers that we face, at least up here. Most of the barriers are up here. And if we face those, we break through them, we look back and we almost give out a nervous laugh. Wow, was that easy? Man, I had, gloom and doom, Armageddon all in my head. And I didn't realize that it would be that easy. But anything that we try to do in the beginning shows up as being difficult and challenging, and we shy away when we should just say, you know what? If it's not going to kill me, right? If it's not going to kill me, I need to move through this, make it happen. Because they're the lessons. Even if we make mistakes, we can look back at the action that we took, right? Because without action, there's no progress. But we can take a look back at that action and say, what worked, what didn't work? And we become our own professional trainer for ourselves. And that's important for us to do. Leaders need to push their limits in order to grow. And I know it's scary. Trust me, I've been there hundreds, if not thousands of times. And I've made mistakes, but I learned by them. Your mistakes grow you. So I want you to think about that. We're halfway through the week. You got the message on Monday. Hopefully, if you encountered people on your team that were challenged with, a problem of some kind, or they made a mistake, they made an error. Oh no, the sky is falling. You went over there and said, look, wait a second, let's take a look at what happened, right? And we sit side by side. We don't sit opposing that other person because we want to partner with them. That's what leaders do. They partner with their people. And we say, let's take a look at this. Let's dissect it. I don't want to get morbid, but we call this, let's take some forensics on this. What did we do? What happened that we didn't expect or was not productive? And what can we walk away with that will be productive going into the future? And you know what? As a team leader, we have to remember sometimes when we make a mistake, let people know, hey, you guys, I'm sorry. Sorry seems to be such a difficult word for a lot of people to say. And it's very simple. Quite honestly, it means it was not my plan to make this mistake. I don't think there team members out there that, wake up in the morning and think, oh man, how can I really mess up today? How can I screw things up so bad that I can't even imagine saving face? I don't think that happens. I don't think people have those conversations. I know you think that there may be one or two in your department that does, but that's probably not the case. And you know how you feel when you make a mistake. You feel embarrassed. You feel disappointing. That's the same feeling that your team members are having when they make mistakes. How would you want your team leader to approach you when you've experienced a failure? As a partner? I think so. So keep that with you, and I will see you on Monday for another Monday Morning Cup of Joe. This is After the Coffee, and have a great rest of your week. The weekend is in sight.